Hi, in this video we're going to look at a new feature that's been added to Tapestry called Memos. Now, in light of the recent coronavirus pandemic and setting closures, we prioritised adding this feature as soon as possible because we thought it would be really helpful for staff and parent-relative communication while settings are closed. So because of this, it's currently only available on the browser version of Tapestry, but we do have plans to add it to the app as well, and we'll be working to get that done as soon as possible. So on the browser version, to enable it, a manager just needs to go to the control panel, which you can access by clicking on your name in the top right-hand corner and then selecting Control Panel. From there, you just need to go to Features, scroll down, and here you'll see Memos, and you just need to click on the Enable button to do that. So now, when you go to your bar at the top, you'll see the Memos feature. Before going ahead with adding memos, we would really recommend that you go to your user permissions, which you can find on this left-hand side menu on the control panel, and check the user permissions for memos. So you'll see a section here for that. And if you click on that, you'll see that opens up the different permissions available. So here we're looking at staff, but there will also be some for relatives as well. If you want to change a permission, you just need to click on the edit button there, and there you can change the default, but you can also set it differently for different users. And when you're done, you just need to select save. So now we're done, we can move on to actually having a look at memos. So I'm just clicking on that at the top. So here you can see we currently have no memos because we've just added it as a feature. So to add a memo, you just need to click on the Add Memo button. Now here, the first thing that you'll need to do is select children. So you'll notice that it looks very much like adding an observation. So hopefully you'll be familiar with the process. So if you click on Select Children, here you'll get a list of all your children, and you just need to select the ones that you want to notify the parents for. So that might be all of your children, in which case you can use the Select All features, or it might be a particular group. So you can go on Groups, and there you'll see all of the groups that you've set up on your account. So I will select all for the blue group and then select Done. You'll need to give your memo a title. So I could call it Blue Class Activities. And in the notes, this is where you can put the message that you want to share with relatives. Before scrolling down, I'll just draw your attention to the options section. So here you can change the time and the date of when it was created. And as I'm a manager, I have the option to leave it as a draft, in which case parents can't see it, or publish it when parents will be able to see it. Whether you are able to do that or not as a staff member will depend on your user permissions. So there we can add the memo into the notes, and you can also add any accompanying files, any pictures, videos, Word documents, PDF files. So for example, if you have a newsletter that you already have saved as a Word or PDF file, you could upload it, and in the notes you could just inform parents that they'll need to download it. So that's all you need to do, and then you just need to press save. So we can see here that this memo is marked as a draft, which means that parents won't be able to see it. If we go back to the memos list, we can now see what that will look like in the list, that you will see it's a draft, and you've also got this newsletter icon to denote that it is a memo. So that's the new Memos feature on Tapestry. We hope you find it useful.